Filled out your ballot yet? The deadline to vote in the big primary is next Tuesday, August 3rd.
Many feel like the city of Seattle is at a crossroads and voters will decide its future direction. Matt Lorch here with a closer look at a key citywide council race.
Here are the three leading candidates in the race for City Council Position 9. The seat's open because Council President Lorena Gonzalez is now running for mayor. And who voters pick in this race could say a whole lot about where this city is headed.
I want to see us be the truly progressive city that people talk about all over the nation.
That's Nikita Oliver, a lawyer and community organizer who ran for mayor of Seattle in 2017.
I'm the best person that's positioned to be a bridge builder across many ideologies.
Brianna Thomas is the chief of staff to the council president. She ran for city council in 2015.
I'm the best candidate for this job because I offer pragmatic, experienced leadership.
Sarah Nelson is the co-owner of Fremont Brewing. Worked as a city council aide, she also ran for a citywide council seat in 2017. As a whole, how is our city doing right now?
I believe Seattle's going in the wrong direction. And we've got a lot of challenges that require effective leadership.
I think we're ready to move forward, and we're closer to alignment than we've ever been, despite it feeling very divided.
I think about that we've been in a state of emergency around homelessness since 2015. We have a housing affordability crisis that's worsened, and we're seeing Black, Indigenous communities of color having the most exacerbated crises.
All three candidates agree homelessness in Seattle is a growing crisis, but their solutions differ.
Our not in my backyard attitude has resulted in homelessness being in everyone's backyard, and our parks and our sidewalks and our schools. So making sure that we're moving forward from that attitude, because I think folks are ready to pitch in.
As a city, we really need to build housing. We need green, social, affordable housings. But until we have a large enough supply of housing, we need to have short-term and mid-term strategies that keep people safe and healthy.
I would put in place a model that works in other cities. Bakersfield, San Diego are two examples. We don't need to recreate the wheel. We have to have the political will to do something different.
How to reform the police department, also creating division among the candidates. Do you feel like we need to defund the Seattle Police Department?
I do believe that divesting from a failed system of public safety and investing in ones that work is the necessary strategy.
I believe that defunding the police by an arbitrary number picked out of thin air is the wrong way to go, because we need good policing, not necessarily less policing.
What we do need to do is take a look at how we are using the police force. Not everything needs to be met with a gun and badge response. There are many opportunities for more community-based responses, but we do have to get response times down.
In a city still booming, but feeling the growing pains of progress and failing to lift up all, some voters have questioned if city leaders have lost their way. Do you think the Seattle City Council has become too liberal?
What I hear is that they have become sort of deaf to the broad spectrum of political opinion in Seattle.
I don't think housing for all is too radical. I don't think transportation for all is too radical. I don't think public safety for everyone is too radical or too far left.
I think the City Council is a body of people that are elected by the city of Seattle. If those policies are liberal, that has clearly been the will of the constituents that put those folks there.
And now it's the will of the constituents to decide which top two candidates will move on to the November general election. Matt Lorch, Q13 News.
Primary ballots must be postmarked by Tuesday, August 3rd or dropped off at a drop box by 8 o'clock that night. We have more on this race and others on our website, Q13FOX.com.